in that essence of rotation going forward, where do you expect the next presidential candidate for the PDP to come from?
He must come from the south. If he doesn't come from the south,
yes,
that would probably send the party,
yes,
to his grave.
Okay, even if he's going to come from the south,
yes,
do you think he should come from the east or from the west?
No, we don't. You know.
No. What do you think?
We don't. You
don't do east-west.
No, we do.
But you don't. You
will compete no matter what. Once it is in the southern zone, all the three states. I mean, three zones.
But you being from the west, sir.
Yes.
And you've had an Obasanjo. You've had this and that. Don't you?
And we have had also in South. Remember?
South. Don't you think, in your own as
Ideally,
personally, that it would be nice if the candidate came from the east?
Right. It would be ideal.
Yes.
It will be ideal, but they will still compete.
Fair enough.
Right. They will
fair
compete.
enough.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, yes, it should come from the east. That is what I would wish for justice and fairness.
To cut it short, wouldn't you think that the kind of thinking that you have, sir, if we were to put it in practical terms,
right?
If we had a Peter Obi contesting on a PDP ticket, because part of the problem Peter Obi had, amongst others, the last time was his party didn't have members to compete in the National Assembly and so on and so forth. And we know how those things go. But do you think that there is a remote possibility that you could have a Peter Obi as a candidate of the PDP? You have your governors, you have members of your National Assembly. And then with the kind of following, because you can't deny the following that he has.
Yeah, you know.
Would that work?
Why wouldn't it work? Obi was a strong member of PDP. Right from the first time, before he even became the governor of Anambra State. So, you know, what happened during that period? There was a wind of change from the youths blowing in this country. And Obi was just lucky he was part of that. That was the platform that generated the love for him. A party that doesn't have the normal structure from the ward level to the local government level, to the state level, to the zonal level, to the national level. How do you have an Iroko tree without a deep-rooted roots?
You were quoted as having said that you singled out Atiku on your birthday. By the way, happy birthday, sir. I'm angry you didn't invite me to come and eat jollof, jejemus, and but that's a story for another day. We'll do the 80 next year.
By the grace of God.
But you were particular about Atiku, saying that is it just because of age he shouldn't run again, or are there any other reasons?
You know, nobody has the right to tell any Nigerian not to contest.
Yeah, but you can give your views.
It is their constitutional right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But as a member of our party, as a committed, in quotes, member, as a loyal member of the party, it means our ground norm will be respected by him. And what is that ground norm?
Yes.
I just quoted it. Section 7 of our Constitution, subsection 3C.
But you also mentioned age, sir.
No, age came later. Because, you know...
but age is significant.
It is significant.
Yeah.
But, you know, when they were looking at it, nobody spoke about age. I was just saying, in addition to the fact that General Buhari didn't come from the southwest or southeast or south-south. He ran this nation for 8 years. And by the perception and the goodwill of the founding fathers, they said, look, north and south, once a president runs this nation as a candidate from the north for 8 years, party on our party platform, he must come to
but some members...
Simple.
Sorry, I seem to be rushing you again because of time. Some members that I've spoken to have, and indeed from the time you made the statement, some people are of the view that he is the only one who has the muscle. You don't think so? Who has the muscle to face
Bola
Tinubu?
That's a joke. They have no idea what had happened since 1999. I don't want to open a Pandora box.
I would love to see what's inside that Pandora. We can send Sheriff and butter.
You know,
so that
you see, people look at things. You know, politics is not like that.
It's not mathematical.
When you look at the details, are you justifiable? Can you defend this before the Nigerians who are just the electorate, to convince them that you'll be better managers, that you will take care of both the all tribes without an exception, you will take care of the minority tribes and the majority tribes. That's the essence of this.
So you are concerned about that. If you are concerned about that, then as an elder in Yoruba land, you must be worried about what the current president is doing, putting Yorubas in all the favored positions. We'd like to know your position on that, sir.
You know, this country, I've been around for some time.
Yes.
When General Buhari was there, what did he do?
That's not the point, sir.
Do
you think what the president... Sorry, sir, the question directly. Do you think the way the president is going about putting yes, do you think it's right or wrong, sir?
It is not right. We can't
use the Buhari issue as a basis to justify it.
You see, we're just still emerging. We are still just evolving.
We are evolving.
We talk about it now.
Your principal when he was president was very fair-minded.
Who?
Obasanjo. You have to give it to him in that area.
You know,
because
Baba was a soldier. Remember, and justice, fairness, and equity. If you start making all the troops, you are giving.
Buhari was also a soldier, but he didn't do that.
There are soldiers. There are soldiers.
So you believe Obasanjo was a better soldier than Buhari?
Who wound up the civil war in a civilized manner? He didn't wipe out, where he section. He finished. General Gawan was the head of state. He met with Iang, the Calabar man, because Ojukwu then took off. And then they came and General Gawan peacefully ended it. Not like what Hitler would have done.
So
it's there are differences. You have.
So 1 second, sir. I'm a tiny rat. All I know what to do is to run tires around the neighborhood.
Okay.
You don't think, but I'm particularly worried.
Yeah.
And I want to use the opportunity, to repeat what I've always said, that we're preparing a big problem for our younger Yoruba people if we allow this to go on. You see, because what will happen is the same reference we made to Buhari is the reference that's going to be made in future. It will now be like, okay, so you've had your turn. And we need to think about
Jimmy,
yes, sir.
Come. You are mentioning it. We are discussing it now.
Yes.
There was a time you discussed it. Nobody will even blink an eye. It is not right, as far as I'm concerned.
No, this has gone...
You should spread appointments
because
all over.
It's don't you find it embarrassing, sir?
Because that had almost been the style. If you look into the details of his appointments.
Who's appointment now?
The one Bola is doing as president.
His appointments, yes.
Most of those people, where are they from? Osun State. Go and find out.
Well, I'm more inclined.
So if you're thinking of that, you come back and say, wait a minute. This fellow, where is he from? This one, where is he from? All these strategic appointments that
but he's from Lagos.
Who? Well, our own culture in Lagos, we take in everybody because it's the commercial nerve center for the whole of West Africa.
As
As long as the but he's there.
I think it's what my observation is that it's worse than them coming from Oshun. Some of them are his personal friends and aides that he's been associated with, and I think that is. I don't think that is the best way, in all honesty. The Yoruba thing is about fairness.
Yeah.